The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Tua going to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Waddle, the motion man right. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
19-yard line.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Achane here, they stay on the ground. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Achane gets it from the gun. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A 26-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
19, Tiger, 19, Mustang, 7, Dragon, 60. Panther, Cup 19, Cup 19. Get it together. Let's make a play here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
18, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 24 yards.
Good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Just keeping the play alive. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
That two is going to change things up. Waddle, the motion man right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out of the gun is a give to Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And the Dolphin first down.
In motion, Hill. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. Up the middle, Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Colts, first down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Touchdown! Tyler Warren making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Colts 42, Dolphins 24. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Down the left sideline. How about this? He's to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
This taken in by Downs.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
19 side, 19, 60, Mustang 19. Come back.
Richardson. Open man, the tight end Warren. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Touchdown, Colts. Tyler Warren now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. Now 2nd and 3.
Two-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Muscles him off. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa 39 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Colts 49, Dolphins 38. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren there to make the grab. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just
picked by Cameron Bynum. How about this? And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Tua going to change the play. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he takes a pretty good lick there as they'll wind up getting about 3. Second down and 6 now. Here's Tua. Steps away.
And this one is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You got to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Richardson looking to throw. Touchdown! Josh Downs, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Colts tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where his coaches.
And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, headed second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
That's good for a Colts.
Now Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Richardson working from the gun. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And Richardson yet again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Colts, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again